We are rolling along with our Prep Football Summer Series. I'm Chaz Messman, and joining me today is Rookie Pena, the head coach of the Central Spartans. Rookie, first off, thank you for joining and stopping by.
Thank you for having me. I love being in the studio, and thank you very much.
Yeah, all right. Big year last year. You guys have won the second consecutive Bell game. Now you guys are into the spring doing a lot of the 7-on-7 type things. How do you feel about where you guys are and how you're progressing through the spring?
Well, we use 7-on-7 summer to go ahead and spring ball to go ahead and evaluate our players that we have on campus. Now, as we go through the evaluation processes, we're really looking for little things. Are we progressing through our coverage as far as defensively? Offensively, are we running the routes at the right depth? Do we understand the concept and what's being asked? And during that time, we want to give every kid on the football team an opportunity to go ahead and showcase their talent. But not only that, is understanding it's about the team. It's understanding about doing the little things correct.
One of the guys that was doing the little things correct later down the stretch was Luis Jimenez. Established himself as the QB1 later in the year last year. Now he's going into his second season as that quarterback. What have you seen from him and his development?
This past spring and over the summer, it's giving him that understanding of taking a majority of the reps, understanding what the defenses are giving him, coverages, and then most importantly is just getting the ball to our playmakers, getting the ball in their hands as fast as possible. Those guys' job is to turn a 5-yard hitch into a 60-yard gain.
One of the best players in the state of California, your edge rusher, Jared Martin, just announced his commitment to Texas Christian University. What does that mean for your program in the city of El Centro to have a player go to a school of that caliber that was playing for a national championship just 2 years ago?
Obviously, it's a tremendous deal for the community, for the Imperial Valley. Obviously, Jared he'll be the first kid signed to TCU. TCU doesn't really go outside of the state of Texas, so for them to go outside the state of Texas and to recruit a kid from the Imperial Valley, not the Imperial Valley, but California in general, is saying a lot just about Jared's ability.
Obviously, he's been a 4-year varsity player for you guys, been impacting the game a lot, but how have you seen him grow as a leader for this team?
He's been more vocal, more than he ever has been before. So Jared's for the most part, he's a very quiet leader. He'll do everything right off the field and on the field. But now, he's become a little bit more vocal, understanding that, again, he's a senior, and this is going to be a senior-led team.
And when we take a look at the schedule, and people at home are going to be seeing this on their screens right now, you guys open with a fun one, Jurupa Hills. Can you talk about what a big-time opening that's going to be for you guys on the road?
It's a huge one for us. Jurupa Hills is coming off a state runner-up. They're a state runner-up this past year. They won Southern California. They're Southern California champs and lost in the state championship game. We look forward to the competition. Our number one deal is we want to compete against the best schools, and especially for us to get back in the southern section, get in the LA section, where you'll face just a different type of speed. And for us, it's something that hasn't been done in a while for us to schedule an LA school. It may date back all the way to the late 90s since we've played an LA school in the southern section. So again, we're looking forward to the competition, looking forward to the speed and transition of what brings in the opening game.
Hey man, those LA and Orange County boys just built different. What can I say? Looking ahead, your home opener, Ramona. You guys fell to them on the road last year, but what does it mean for you guys to get them at home in the heat at Cal Jones Field?
Ramona is a great program. Damon Baldwin does a great job there. The previous year we lost to them in the semifinals. Last year they were up in Division I. They're a very good school, and we look forward to that matchup and hopefully to build momentum as we hit an IVL in the playoffs.
Speaking of that IVL, 2 Bell game wins in a row over your arch rivals, the Brawley Wildcats. What would it mean to make it 3 in a row for these seniors and for this program? Well,
it's like I tell kids, is this, when you're from the Imperial Valley, there's only 2 schools that matter, and that's Brawley and Central, and that tells you everything about the rival. It tells you, everything about the tradition, the values. It brings the 2 communities. This game kind of makes or breaks your season as far as even a senior, because you never want to be a senior class to lose the ball. And we understand what's at stake, and it's a lot of bragging rights. When you go around town, that's what helps define your career, whether you like it or not. That's why you go to 2 programs where it's, again, as soon as you walk in the stadium, there's standing room only. And it means a lot to the 2 communities and playing for that Bell game.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you stopping by, and I look forward to watching you and the Spartans take the field this fall. And thank you to all of you for tuning in, and make sure to tune in to our Prep Football Summer Series as we check in with teams across Yuma and the Imperial Valley all summer long.